So your kit's going to come with 3 different boxes, plus a couple of batteries and one of these LED power strips already wired up. We're going to start with the interior box. You can just lay these pieces out like so. Then you'll just glue the pieces together like so. Any type of wood glue will work. Once this is done, you just go ahead and assemble it. And then what I like to do is use rubber bands to hold my boxes closed. One for the top, one for the bottom. It's normally all it takes. Then we're going to go ahead and make sure we squeeze it all up. Everything's good there. And we'll go ahead inside and we'll get out the squeeze out. Basically, you just want to make sure that there's no clumps of glue inside. That's it for the first box. Let's move on to the second. The second box is going to be the main box. You need to look at the way I'm laying this out because of your hinges. So the back part back here is going to have our 3 holes for the main hinge, and then in the middle, folded out, you've got your side pieces just like so, away from here and away from each other. And you're going to do the same thing for the top of the box, which we'll come back to the top of the box in just a second since my camera ain't showing everything. Then again, we just do a real quick glue up. Make sure we touch every finger with glue. Doesn't have to be a lot. And this kit is very easy to do, so we're going to do it also with the rubber bands. And when we look inside here, you can see this little bit of glue right here is squeezed in there. So we're just going to make sure that we don't leave any clumps of glue. We don't have to clean it all the way out. We just don't want any clumps in there. Then we'll go ahead and do the top of the box, same way. 3 holes on the back, and the front, and then these directly across from each other. And that's it. That box is done. Now let's work on the power supply. The power supply we do a little bit differently. So we're going to take the top and set it off over here. We're going to leave this line going out to the left. We're going to put our front with this little notch right here. It goes to the right, away from us. And the others don't matter where they go. Now we're going to run our glue same as we did before. We're going to do a little something extra. We're going to put a little squiggly of glue right here and a line across right here. The reason for that is going to be apparent in just a second. We're going to stand up these 3 sides, just the 3. We're going to slide this one away. And then we're going to go ahead and place our battery box right here in this nice little corner. And we're going to place this guy with the nodule right here to match the other one. Then we feed our wire through that line, just like so. Then we put our final board on. Once this is done, we go ahead and put the top on it for now. And then we rubber band the whole thing together. That way we make sure everything fits nicely. And we'll come back to this in just a little bit. Okay, so now that it's had time to dry, we're going to go ahead and pop this rubber band off and open this dude. And then we're going to work this back through the hole. All the wires, the LED strip, everything is going to get pulled right through this hole. Now we're going to look for this side, the side with the knobs in it. And we're going to make sure that the yellow wire is pointed towards that side. So the yellow wire points towards the end that's open. Then we just clip this into place. Just press it in nice and tight. That gives us a nice good edge here. Then we can set her on down. And in here, we're going to go ahead and peel the sticker off the back. And we're going to get it placed right here where that knob is. We're going to do it straight, of course. There we go. Then we run it straight across here. And I normally just use, you can use a butter knife or whatever. I just use my screwdriver because it's sitting here to press the two ends nice and flat. And then we're good to go. Once that's done, you are literally all done with the power supply. We'll go ahead and put the batteries in. And there we go. Switch works just fine. Then, put the lid on it. Boom. Done. After that, we'll go ahead and slide her in here with the LED towards the front. Slide it straight into the bottom. Now we have access to our switch on the bottom here. Our other box is dry enough we can pop rubber bands off of it as well. This is our interior box. Now this box is where you're going to go ahead and put the black felt that comes in your kit. I use spray adhesive, but you can use really any stuff that you need to. You don't even have to glue it on there, but it makes it easier if you do. Just glue it on, press it down, and then boom. Now you will get whichever acrylic piece you order. It's going to be custom engraved. So that's its own little thing. Next, we slide this box in this box. We'll go ahead, put this dude here. Go ahead, put the top on it. And now we're ready to put on our hinges and our hardware. Oh, look. So pretty, pretty, pretty. Once the hardware is on, you are good to go. Now you can stain this however you like. You can sand it however you like to get rid of any of the laser. I did the top earlier, but to get rid of any of this little residue that's left over from the laser. And you will be sorted out. Treat it and finish it however you like. Thanks for watching.